Authoritative parenting. In this style of parenting, parents are sensitive to the unique needs and capabilities of each child. They know what a particular child can do at a particular time. They can vouch for that child. They can say, this is exactly what my child can or cannot do. They are approachable. This kind of parents are approachable, reasonable. They are flexible. They give their children the support and resources they need to succeed. They make provisions. Such parents allow open conversation between them and their children. Some parents, they don't allow their children to talk about anything. But authoritative parenting allows their children to discuss. They are free. They are open. They give enough freedom of expression and they provide love and care and guidance. They rub minds with them. They explain their actions. They allow those children to be open and tell them this is what happened in school today. This is what happened between me and my friend. They give them listening ears. They rub minds with them and explain their actions. Sometimes involve them in decision making. This type of parents, they involve their children in decision making. In addition to the administration of consistent fair discipline, they are assertive enough to maintain control over their children. Yes, even when they are being open-minded, they also discipline them. This style of parenting can be challenging to implement too, because it requires a delicate balance of freedom and discipline. You balance it, you are open, you bring them closer, very closer to yourself. You also discipline them when they get it wrong. Yet, it is very advantageous because children of authoritative parents are more active, they are happy, they are independent. Even if you watch it academically, they are successful and they are well balanced because they are given the opportunity to really explain, to really take part in what is happening in the family. Sometimes when a family meeting is being called up, they are given opportunity to say their minds. They are not being shut up when an issue is being discussed. Like in so many families, children are not even allowed to bring up their opinion. We will talk about it in the next parenting style, which is authoritarian parenting. This is a direct opposite of authoritative style of parenting. This style emphasizes power, punishment, and pressure. Authoritarian parents are unquestionable authorities whose job is to control and force their children into desired behavior. You must do it this way. You must do it that way. Everything I'm telling you, you must obey it without asking questions. They often set lots of rules without explanation. As we are proceeding, you will know where you belong and know the one that is better so that we will get a better generation in future. And this type of parenting, they expect complete adherence, complete compliance. You must do it the way they say it. Such parents are very strict and often nag. They yell at their children unnecessarily, whether in the public or inside their house, rather than encouraging them. They make heavy use of physical punishment and feel they are in the best position to know and decide what is best for their children. Their authority is unchallengeable. They shut their children up, like I said before. They rarely listen to their children. They tell them what to do and what they don't want them to do. They involve them in discipline, they don't involve them in decision making, and are insensitive to their feelings. They don't even care about how their children are feeling. All they do is they come in, they go out. They don't even ask them what happened in school today. How are you? Did your auntie say anything? What happened with you and your friends? They don't care about their children's feeling. Children feel very, very bad with this type of parenting style, authoritarian parenting. Let's be careful as parents. These parents are highly intolerant. They don't tolerate their children. They are very aggressive and very difficult to please. Even when a child does something and say, "Oh, mommy, I'm sorry. Oh, daddy, I'm sorry," you will still they will still insist on disciplining them in a very high order, not showing them love, not putting themselves in their own shoe, considering that they are children. We are not talking about not disciplining your children when they do something wrong, but discipline them with love. Although this style of parenting is said to create a sense of responsibility and create an environment that is focused on safety, yes, children raised by this style may grow up to be unhappy because every time you shout on them, every time you will not allow them to share what they have in mind, they will go about sharing it with an outsiders, thereby getting the wrong information from an outsider. Why they are supposed to tell you as their parents. This type of children that grow up in an authoritarian parenting style, they are always angry. They lack self-esteem. They grow up to be unhappy. In fact, sometimes they are frustrated. They develop low esteem, fear of failure because nobody encourages them, and are socially withdrawn. They don't associate with people. I know of a particular child. I always watch that child with the person that she is living with. This particular parent will never allow this child to mingle with other children. Every time, if she did not knock that child, she will pinch that child, or she will do one funny thing or the other. I will just be watching. The child cannot associate with other children. The child is always feeling lonely. The child will always have fear to operate, to associate. So as we go ahead to talk about these parenting styles, know where you belong. Choose the best that can suit your children for us to get a better generation. God bless you. If you like this video, share it to your friends. You may know about it, but you may not have been implementing it. But as you have heard about the difference between the authoritative parenting and authoritarian parenting, choose the best type for yourself. In our next video, we'll talk about the remaining two. As you share this video, God bless you.